Second part is dimensioning the keyhole saw. Right now, my XY plane is aligned with the object. We want to switch that back so it is XY value at the lower left corner of our screen is at the default setting. We will type in UCS, enter. It did not do it, so I'm going to click over here, push escape one time, UCS, enter, world. It is set back. As you see, we do have these blue center marks located all around our objects. Let's put those in. Any reference lines, let's highlight them and delete. Switch over to your dimension layer. Mine is blue. Yours should be green or whatever color you're using watching this video. Center marks is DIM, center. I will be selecting each arc. It will make a center point. I will hit spacebar to repeat last command. What I'm doing is I am working my way around. This one is here. If we look at my object, and this object, we did not put this arc in here of a 1-inch radius. Circle, tangency radius, select, 1 is our value, enter. As you see, I was in my dimension layer. I'm going to select the object, switch it to model, push escape, and trim. I'm in my dimension layer. I'm going to type in dim center again. Dim center. I'm going to select the TTR. Now we are ready to dimension. I will be using my annotative. First, I'd like you to switch over to your Annotate tab. Make sure it says Standard. And let's look at our properties for our dimensions. Select that diagonal area. Modify. When it pops open, it's going to pop open to the primary units. We want to make sure it is on fractional. We want to make sure it is a 1/16 of a radius for precision. Switch over to text. Make your text height 0.125. Hit enter. Make sure that we have aligned with dimension line selected and say OK. Say close. Now we are ready. First off, I'm going to be going back to my Home tab. We're going to be working in our annotation dimensions. I use these. If you are trying to use these dimensions, I'm not familiar with that. We're going to go drop down menu to radius. We're going to be selecting every one of our radiuses or curves to get our dimensions in. 7/8 radius. When I bring it down, I'm just going to drop it. As you see, we have a line that is connected from center point to our radius. We will get that after we get the rest of them in. Hit your space bar, select the 2, bring it down, position it, space bar, 7/8, space bar, and what we're going to do is we're going to swing this arc out, and I'm just going to drag it up just a little bit, space bar, 1, space bar, 2 11/16, space bar, 7/8, space bar, the 4. As you see, we have these reference lines. I am going to take off my ortho. I am going to draw line. I'm going to go from our center point over here. I'm referencing, I'm zooming in to get that aligned as best as I can. I'm just going to repeat that through the whole process. And when I set those, I'm hitting my space bar and I'm zooming in. Space bar to repeat last line. Click, space bar, enter, space bar, repeat last command. I believe I have all of my radiuses done. Let's get this 3/16 and the 5/16 placed in. Annotation dimension, linear, from endpoint to endpoint, drag in place. I'm going to zoom into this. As you see, my 3/16 and my 4 are intersecting. I'm going to click the 3/16, hovering over the blue dot, text only, and I'm going to move him out of the way. If that 4 and that 3/16 are still close, repeat last, move text only. You could bring that text down here to get it out of the way, and then I'll select this line, move that endpoint back over to here. That really did a nice job of cleaning up. I'm just using my roller on my zoom, the escape command. Okay, next thing I want to do is dimension this 3/8 out. Linear dimension. Find the end point. If it's not selecting it, go down here to your object snaps, click on endpoint, endpoint to endpoint, move it into our object and place it. We need the 5/16 dimension. I'm going to zoom in to the top here, bring this and place it and zoom out and pan it. Let's get that 3-inch dimension in. We're going to go linear dimension off of this point to center point and drag it straight up and place it so it looks like the picture. We have a 3/16, an 11/16, and a 9/16 dimension. We will be using aligned, zooming into this area. I'm going to go to endpoint, drag it up and place it. As you see, theirs is different. Mine is different from this. I'm going to select and delete, aligned, set it down here, click, hover, move text only, push escape, align dimension, and repeat last. Now, it's not snapping to perpendicular. I need to snap to perpendicular, and then it will be aligned. We have a leader placed in here. We are going to go to leader. We are going to come over here and select, drag this leader out. You could even drag it over here. I'm going to just drag it right down here, and I'm going to type in 1/4. Make sure my caps are on. Drill, enter, 2 holes, click off. Last but not least, we have 2 things to do. I see we have a 3/4 inch radius I missed. Drop down, radius, place it, and then we have keyhole saw. We're going to click on text. I'm going to click, drag out a paragraph box. I am going to have it underlined, and I'm going to type it out. Keyhole saw handle, check mark. We have a completed project. Next step is to put it into our title block, which is down here. My title block already has the original keyhole saw in it. So you should have a blank canvas like this. We are going to go viewport, enter, single, OK. Select one corner to the other. I have many objects in here. Double click in here, pan over to center our object up, 1:1 scale ratio. I'm going to set that in the middle. To get this one, my reference keyhole saw out of the way, double click in the gray space, go back to our model space. I am going to select this, move out of the way, and this is our final results. Change the project name, change your name, and the date. Make sure you're doing a file, save as, put it into your directory. Second step, print. DWG to PDF. If it doesn't say that, say OK, and you will browse your directory and put it into your OneDrive and submit it to Canvas.